What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from sneakerfiles.com, and today's video I'm going to go over all of the Nike and Air Jordan releases for September. Now, like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and if you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. Now, it's very possible that releases get pushed forward or back. As well, new pairs get added in the month of September, so what I'm going to do is update you in following news videos, so make sure to subscribe. Or you can check out sneakerfiles.com where I'll update it there. And now let's get into these releases. Alright, so to start this video off, we're going to go over shoes that don't have a release date but are expected to debut in September. Now, the first pair is the Nike Dunk High Wu-Tang, and a lot of people are anticipating this release. They are expected to debut in September, although it's possible they could get delayed. Now, we recently received a first look of the shoes, but if you missed that on my previous video, the images shown is the 2024 pair. Now, as you can see, the Wu-Tang logo is embroidered. It also lands on the tongue. And like I mentioned, they are expected to debut in September, although it's possible they could get delayed. The official colorway is black, pollen, and white. Now, these aren't labeled a Quick Strike when I initially heard about them, but I don't think it's going to be a massive GR. I just feel that there's going to be a bit more pairs than if it was a Quick Strike. The retail price will be $150. Another pair that is expected to debut in September is the Tekken 8 Nike Air Foamposite 1 Kazuya Mishima. Now, I did a short on these, so if you want to check out a closer look, I will have a link in the description below. However, for those that don't know, there is a second pair. The second pair is for Jin Kazama, and that pair has actually been moved to October, and I believe the release date is October 4th for that one. I'm going to go over it in an upcoming news video. And for this one, they're still rumored to debut in September. Now, there was a sneaker stash launch that took place on July 20th. You had to be in Vegas for, I believe, the Tekken 8 tournament to be able to purchase. So that's why there's pairs going around now. Also, the retail price will be $250. This is the last pair from Nike that is expected to debut in September that we currently don't have a release date for, and this is the Nike Air Max Plus Naples. They're also known as Napoli, and the shoes are inspired by Naples, Italy. Now, I do believe I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I do apologize. And this pair features a light photo blue, black, white, metallic gold, university gold, and chamois colorway. Now, like I mentioned, they are expected to debut in September, and the retail price will be $185. We have another colorway of Giannis's latest signature shoe, the Nike Giannis Freak 6, set to release. This pair is known as Nyjah. Now, this will be the first official release of the month, and they come dressed in black, Volt, cool gray, and stadium green. This pair is scheduled to release on September 1st, and the retail price will be $140. Also dropping on September 1st is the Nike LeBron Next Gen Amped Mineral Blue and Light Wild Mango. Now, this pair features a mismatched theme, and this shoe is also being called Decision, and I believe it's due to the fact of the colorway representing Miami colors. And you guys might remember back in the day, LeBron did that whole speech that he was taking his talents to Miami. So it kind of does make sense with the color palette, which the official colorway is Mineral Blue, Light Wild Mango, and Cell. Like I mentioned, they're going to drop on September 1st, and the retail price will be $170. In my opinion, these next two releases that I'm going to talk about are probably the best that are confirmed from Nike so far. We only gone over a handful, but the first pair I'm going to talk about is the Nike Air DT Max 96 Colorado Home. Now, the colorway is a nod to the Colorado Buffaloes. That's the team he coaches. And the official colorway is black, Vegas gold, and white. So these appear to be available at quite a few retailers. I don't expect it to be super hard to obtain, although the model does have hype. I believe I saw them listed on Hibbett, DSG, Finish Line, amongst others. And this pair is set to drop on September 2nd, and the retail price will be $170. The second pair part of the pack is the Nike Air DT Max 96 Colorado Away. Now, in my opinion, these are really nice as well. I don't know which one I like more. I'm probably going to lean towards the Colorado Home. Initially, I like the Colorado Away a lot more, but I think for me personally, I can wear the Colorado Home a bit easier. Now, the official colorway on this one is white, black, and Vegas gold. Now, Nike just did like a shock drop on these, and that shock drop was a slap in the face because they only released 55 pairs. That is 100% Nike trying to drive hype for these because 55 pairs is extremely low. Like, nobody had a shot at really getting these. If you did, congrats to you. But for those who still want to buy, they're going to drop on September 2nd, and the retail price will be $170. I swear I've seen this shoe release already. It's the Nike Dunk Low biker tattoos. Either way, if they did or not, they're going to, at minimum, restock. I could be wrong at seeing them release at select retailers, but the official colorway for this one is black, white, gym red, university gold, and atomic teal. I actually like the whole theme and the design. You have a lot of emblems and stuff that kind of goes back to OG tattoo designs. Someone who has tattoos, I do have a few, I guess you can call it OG designs, stuff that was popular in the 60s. So I like the inspiration, not a huge fan of the color blocking, but for those who are, they're going to drop on September 2nd. They will be available on Nike.com, and the retail price will be $135. When images first leaked of this Nike Air Max DN, it was being reported that it was a Size collaboration. Size is a retailer in the UK. Typically, when Size has collaborations, they are an exclusive to them, so you can only buy them online and in store. And in fact, they popped up on the sneakers app, and there was no mention of Size. Now, Size could have gave some inspiration for this pair. Maybe they helped design it. But if that's the case, they're definitely not getting their credit. And Nike is officially calling them Canyon Rust and Red Stardust. So the official colorway is Canyon Rust, Team Red, and Red Stardust, and they'll drop on September 3rd. The retail price will be $180. For the Air Force One fans out there, we have a clean pair set to release. This is the premium iteration known as Oil Green. Now, the official colorway is Oil Green, Platinum Tint, and Safety Orange. And as you can see, the upper features a glossy oil green with like a patent leather finish. So these definitely stand out. They also have fall vibes, and for those that want to grab them, they'll drop on September 3rd, and the retail price will be $135. Also dropping in September is a clean colorway of the Nike LD1000. This one is being called Game Royal in Opti Yellow. Now, I want to read a little bit from the Nike sneakers app, the description on the shoe, just because it has some pretty good information. It reads, in 1977, Nike released the LD1000, then recalled it shortly after due to safety concerns with its dramatically flared heel. Phil Knight expected backlash for the recall, but instead, he received gratitude from devout runners and loyal customers. Nike went back to the drawing board, producing hit after hit to satisfy every runner's needs, creating some of the most iconic running shoes in history. Now, I didn't know that this shoe was recalled. Maybe I'm late to this, but obviously this is news to me. I'm not sure if anybody else knows that, but I wanted to share it because I thought it was interesting. But like the name suggests, the shoes come dressed in Game Royal, Opti Yellow, black, and white, and they're going to drop on September 4th. The retail price will be $100. Also, they will be available on the sneakers app. I haven't seen them at any other shops just yet. I do believe this is a shoe that should be available at boutiques as well. Celebrating the 20th anniversary, the Nike Dunk Low Silver Surfer will return in September. Now, these are almost true to OG form, but the biggest difference on this lands on the insoles. The OG pair had a silhouette of Silver Surfer's face, but on the 2024 pair, it'll have Nike Air branding. I also did a short on these, so if you want to see a closer look, I'll put a link in the description below. Now, the official colorway is metallic silver, neutral gray, flat silver, and Aegean Storm. The release date is set for September 5th, and the retail price will be $135. A lot of clean classic models from Nike is returning in September, and we have another colorway of the Nike Air Max Thunder. This one is known as black just because, as you can see, it features mostly black. But the official colorway on these is black and metallic silver. This is definitely a nice fall and winter shoe. And for those that want to pick these up, they drop on September 5th, and the retail price will be $180. We have a clean and new colorway of the Nike Air 180 set to drop in September. This pair is known as Black and Dusty Cactus. Now, I have these in hand. Well, I did have them in hand. and I recorded a short, so eventually I'm going to drop a short of these, but I will say in hand, these are definitely nice. That Dusty Cactus, the teal shade, definitely makes them pop. Now, I know the Concord, which is an OG colorway, recently released, and they're still available at some retailers. Now, the OG Ultramarine did return earlier in the year, and they did sell out from what it looks like. These, I'm not entirely sure. It's a new colorway, it's not an OG, but it's a clean colorway. I'm kind of thinking these might get overlooked just because there's a lot of releases in September and a lot of great ones, but the official colorway is Black, Alabaster, and Dusty Cactus, and they're going to drop on September 6th. The retail price will be $150. September 6th is going to be a busy day. So I just talked about the Air 180, but also dropping is 5 colorways of the Nike Kobe 8 Protro. These 5 colorways form what is known as the Team Bank series. Team Bank colorways are just simple color blockings that can easily be matched with a team uniform or a jersey. And going over each colorway, the first one comes dressed in University Red and white. The second features College Navy in white. The third features Wolf Gray in white. The fourth, known as Lakers Home, comes dressed in white, court purple, and university gold. The last pair, known as Hollywood Knights, comes dressed in black, university gold, white, and court purple. Now, these do look like they'll be available at quite a few retailers. Now, I can almost guarantee you that the Hollywood Knights pair in the Lakers Home will be the first 2 to fly off shelves. Personally, I think the Hollywood Knights pair looks the best. And obviously, Lakers fans are going to go after those 2. Now, the other 3, I don't think it'll be an easy pickup, but I think it'll be much easier compared to the other 2. So, all 5 pairs are going to drop on September 6th, and the retail price will be $190 each. The Nike Book 1 Python will also debut in September, another shoe that features reptile print. The official colorway on this one is light Orwood brown, black, gum light brown, and cell. They're currently scheduled to release on September 12th, and the retail price will be $150. I don't know what's going on with this shoe. This is the Futura Nike Jam Train Olympics. Now, they were supposed to debut in late July. However, according to the Foot Locker release calendar, they were moved to August 1st. Now, I don't know if they released on August 1st, but they recently popped up again on their calendar with a release date set for September 13th. Now, I haven't seen them release anywhere. I could be wrong on that, I just haven't noticed it. But let's say they have released and you missed out and you want to buy, September 13th, head over to Foot Locker, they'll have them then. Also, the retail price will be $130. So this is also going to be a pretty big release for the month. It's the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Royal sample. Foamposites, they're slowly coming back. We got the Tekken 8, a lot of hype for that shoe. The DMV foams, those sold out, although they were limited, and what I'm hearing is the resale prices on those are kind of crazy. But we have an OG shoe that I'm very happy to see return, but with a twist. This is the same exact color blocking as the sample pair that was seen in the promo ads with the phone number on it. The difference between the sample that's releasing and the OG colorway is that the sample pair has blue and black on the carbon fiber midfoot shank plate, and then the swoosh in white is outlined in blue. Now, it looks like these are a pretty big GR. Although it's a dope colorway, I don't know if they're going to sell out just because it appears that it's going to be a GR. There's going to be a lot of pairs. But if you're a fan of the model, that shouldn't matter, unless you want to be patient and pick them up when they go on sale. But the release date is set for September 13th, and the retail price will be $140. These next couple pairs we have potential release dates for. This one is the Peace -1 Nike Air Force 1 Paranoise 3.0. So this is the 3rd installment of G-Dragon's collabs with Nike. He is the owner of Peace -1. And the official colorway for this one is Black, New Emerald, Pink Fire 2, Tor Yellow, and Blue Gale. Now we do have the official photos, but they have yet to pop up on the sneakers app. And the expected release date is September 14th, and the retail price will be $200. I know a lot of us are waiting for this pair to drop, and we have a potential release date. So this is the Pata Nike Air Max 1 Chlorophyll, which is returning to celebrate Pata's 20th anniversary. So there is some differences compared to the 2024 versus the 2009 pair. That would be that the shade of green used is a little bit lighter, and what's on the insoles, the design is different. Now, we don't have a ton of images, but I will share what we have, and the official colorway is Chlorophyll in Matte Silver. Now, the expected release date is September 14th. Now, that release date hasn't been confirmed if it's going to be for Pata's website and in-store, or if it's going to be on the SNKRS app. Now, if that's for the SNKRS app, then that means Pata will drop them first. Or if this release date is for Pata in-store, that means a SNKRS drop will take place a little bit later. Assuming that these are dropping on the SNKRS app, which I hope. I've heard rumors, but although that's not confirmed. So, September 14th is the expected release date, and the retail price will be $160. Like always, I'm going to keep track of this pair, so once I have concrete info, that will go into a following news video. The Nike Air Pegasus Wave is a new model from the brand. I don't think they have officially unveiled it. I'm not even sure if they will, but one of the colorways set to debut is known as Simply Black. And the official colorway is Black, Anthracite, and Cyber. So Cyber is like a green hue. That will be hinted on the rubber outsole, and I believe across the insoles, although I'm not positive on that. Now, this pair is also set to debut on September 14th, and the retail price will be $150. The third and last pair from the Colorado pack is the Nike Air DT Max 96 in white and black. Now, as you can see, all three colorways have similar colors, but this one features more of a white base, and the official colorway is white, black, and Vegas gold. This one's set to drop on September 16th, and the retail price will be $170. This is a pair that I really want, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get them, at least at retail. But this is the Verdi Nike SB Dunk Low Visti. Now, we have a potential release date. The release date isn't 100% confirmed as of yet. Initially, they were supposed to drop in June. However, they delayed it due to the fact of Nike SB wanted to push the Olympic SBs that they had at the time. But as of now, this pair is expected to drop on September 19th. They will be available in full family sizing. So we have men's priced at $135, preschool is priced at $90, and toddler sizes will cost $75. The official colorway is Blue Gaze, Light Arctic Pink, and Bicycle Yellow. Now, as you guys assume, there is some hype for them. They are on somewhat of the limited side. They will be available first at skate shops, and then they should drop on the SNKRS app. Also expected to launch on the same day, although again, not 100% confirmed, is the Verdi Nike SB Air Max iShod Visti. Now, this pair features the same colorway as the SB Dunk Low, but as you can see, it doesn't have all that furry material. Now, I actually think these look really dope, and I'm sure they'll get overlooked due to the fact of the SB Dunk Low, but the official colorway is Blue Gaze, Enamel Green, Bicycle Yellow, and Light Arctic Pink. Now, again, the pair is expected to debut on September 19th, and the retail price will be $110. Expected to return in September, we have the Nike Air Max 90 Reverse Duck Camo. Now, the release date that is going around at the time of recording is September 19th. Now, for those that don't know, these originally dropped back in 2020, specifically on March 26th. So this is somewhat of a restock, although it's not really a restock because they reproduced the shoes. They do have a different production date. But I've also heard that the actual release date is October 3rd. So I'm hearing two different release dates. But since we're in September, I thought I would share that. And I have a feeling that these are going to do kind of well. Now, I know when they first dropped, people wanted them. I believe they sold out. But like I mentioned, September 19th is expected, but it's very possible that the date has been moved to October 3rd, and the retail price will be $140. So releasing after the Kobe 9 Elite High Protro and the Kobe 9 EM Low Protro, we had the release of the Nike Kobe 9 Elite Low Protro Halo. Now, this is part of the Halo series, and this pair obviously has been delayed. I don't know the reason why. Typically, they release these shoes, the Halo series, on Kobe Bryant's birthday, but this one is going to release on September 19th. Like the other pairs, this one will come in all white with black accents, and like I mentioned, September 19th is the release date, and the retail price will be $210. Another pair set to return in September is the Nike Dunk Low Ceramic. Now, for those that don't know, this pair originally released in 2001 and was part of the Ugly Duckling pack. They were dropped exclusively in Japan, and they did return in 2020. However, they're going to release again, which will take place on September 25th. Now, the retail price for this one is $115. When they released in 2020, the price was $100. Last up from Nike, we have a potential release date for the Monopoly Nike LeBron 22. Now, you guys might remember I put out a Photoshop showing what the shoes will look like. And maybe a month ago, maybe less than that, LeBron was seen wearing the 22, which is spot on to this, although we have yet to see officially a first look at the Monopoly collaboration. Now, this pair will feature a white, Baltic blue, green glow, pink foam, and metallic silver colorway. The rumored release date is September 28th. Again, that isn't confirmed. It's just what's rumored for now. And the retail price will be $180. Alright, so now we're at Jordan Brand, and the first pair set to release in September, as of now, is the Jordan Luka 3 Motorsport. Now, this pair features a white, metallic gold, black, and red orbit colorway, and they're going to drop on September 3rd, and the retail price will be $130. Who remembers the Air Jordan 1 High OG Volt Gold, which dropped back in 2021? Well, Jordan Brand is bringing them back, but this time for golfers. So we have the Air Jordan 1 High Golf Volt Gold dropping in September. Now, the color blocking appears to be on point compared to the 2021 release. The tongues are a bit different. The ankle overlay isn't outlined in black. But other than that, I can definitely see what they're trying to do here. And the official colorway is white, university gold, volt, and black. So this pair is set to drop on September 6th, and the retail price will be $190. The first big release in the month of September from Jordan Brand is the Air Jordan 5 El Grito. Now, there's supposed to be two colorways, although the second one, I'm not sure what's going on with that. It doesn't look like they're going to drop at least in September. We have yet to see a first look, although I have seen the shoes. I will include an image in this video showing the second pair. That one features a diffused taupe, dark pony, cell, and apple green colorway. Now, the pair that is set to release, well, I shouldn't say set to release, but expected to, because the release date is not locked in. I haven't seen them pop up on the sneakers app. I did check around. With a few stores, they have yet to hear anything. But that doesn't mean much because these could be on the limited side. I'm not entirely sure at this point. But the pair expected to release on September 7th features a cell, coconut milk, pine green, and dark pony colorway. Now, in my opinion, these are nice. They definitely went over the top on them. The amount of details that went into the shoe, it's really dope. I definitely like when Jordan Brand does stuff like this. Hopefully they're not too limited. But again, I'll have more information in upcoming news videos. Now, like I mentioned, September 7th is the release date, and the retail price will be $225. There seems to be quite a bit of hype for the Air Jordan 1 High OG Midnight Navy, which makes sense. The color blocking is super clean. I'm a big fan of it. Basically, what they did here is they took the Chicago color blocking and they swapped red out for Midnight Navy. As well, we have the aged midsole, so it's kind of like the lost and found Air Jordan 1. Now, although there's some hype to them, I don't think they're going to sell out. Like most of you guys know, Jordans, they're not moving like they once were, which is a great thing for people who actually want a pair. Now, will I say they'll go on sale? I have no idea. I'll be honest. There's a chance, but if you really like the shoes, do not risk it. Now, the official colorway on this one is Midnight Navy, Black, White, and Cell, and they are scheduled to release on September 4th. They will be available in full family sizing, so we have men's priced at $180, grade school will cost $140, preschool is priced at $85, and toddler sizes will cost $70. For the sake of this video, I'm going to include the A Ma Maniére Air Jordan 4 Phantom in here. Now, we haven't received a first look at the shoes at all. Nothing. Now, some people did show images of what was being reported as the Phantom pair, but it turns out it was actually the Fossil Stone pair, and yeah, there was a whole thing on that. So what I'm going to do here is just share a mock-up of the shoes. We don't know what they're going to look like. Now, onto the other part. It's possible that these could either be scrapped or just delayed very long. It could be part of the second chapter. There's rumors that there's another collection of While You Were Sleeping colorways, because multiple pairs have two colorways expected to release. Now, James Whitner, the founder of A Ma Maniére, did say that there is a seventh pair. So we've all seen 6 pairs, but we have yet to see the 7th. Now, it could be a different colorway. It could be this Air Jordan 4, or it could be the other colorway of the Air Jordan 3, or just an entirely different model. It isn't known at this point, but like I mentioned, I did want to include it. The official colorway on this one is Phantom, Metallic Pewter, Violet Ore, Light Iron Ore, Muslin, and Burgundy Crush. Now, the rumored release date is September 19th. Again, we haven't seen a first look, so it's very possible that it could change, and the retail price will be $250. Now, these are expected to be a women's exclusive. If and when they do drop, they should be available from a women's size 5, which is a men's size 3.5, up to a women's size 16.5, which is a men's size 15. This is kind of like the same situation with the Air Jordan 1 High OG Midnight Navy. The Air Jordan 1 Low OG Mocha will be a GR, but there's quite a bit of hype for them. Again, I don't want to go on and say they're going to go on sale. I don't think they're going to sell out. It is a GR, but there is quite a bit of hype for them. It's definitely a clean and solid colorway. So for this one and the Midnight Navy, I can't 100% say they're going to go on sale. I don't think they're going to sell out, not on first day, maybe eventually. But sometimes places like GOAT and StockX, you can find them below retail. So if you see them below retail around the release date or even before that, I would just scoop them up there if you're a fan of them, of course. Now, this pair will feature a white, black, and palomino colorway, and they're scheduled to release on September 21st, and they will be available in full family sizing. So for men, it's priced at $140, grade school will cost $120, preschool will cost $75, and toddler sizes will retail for $65. We have a kids exclusive Air Jordan 1 Low OG set to debut in September. This pair is known as Black Raspberry, and the official colorway is Black Volt Tint, Summit White, and Black Raspberry. Now, what's cool about this shoe is it features glow-in-the-dark detailing. So the midsole and outsole will glow in the dark, as well as the wings on the heels. Now, across the base, there's a bunch of icons that will also glow in the dark. For example, we have the Jumpman logo. It looks like some stars, as well as planets and stuff tying back to basketball. So it's a pretty cool shoe, and they're currently scheduled to release on September 24th. The retail price for grade school is $120, preschool will cost $75, and toddler sizes will cost $65. So Travis Scott's next collaboration with Jordan Brand is set to debut in September. Now, originally, these were supposed to debut on September 9th, I believe, but they were delayed. So this is the medium olive pair. Initially, they were supposed to debut in spring 2025, but then they pushed them forward and they scrapped the black olive pair. And when I say pushed it forward, the new release date was, I think, September 9th. But now, the new release date is September 28th. The official colorway is medium olive, black, cell, and muslin. Now, I'm sure all of you already know these are going to be on the limited side. There's always hype for anything Travis that releases. So this is a shoe that you probably need to enter all those raffles, be on the sneakers app when they drop, the usual stuff. Also, the retail price will be $150. Now, this is a pretty clean colorway of the Air Jordan 12. They're known as black and wolf gray. They're also being called Barons, although that nickname isn't officially confirmed. And this pair features a black, wolf gray, and white colorway. Now, I do know when I put out a mock-up months back, I wasn't able to see the shoe, so the whole mock-up was just a guess. But what's actually releasing, the plate will be done in black, and a lot of people were upset about that. They liked how the mock-up looked, and I do agree with that. But for those who want to buy this pair, they're going to drop on September 28th. They will be available in full family sizing, so we have men's priced at $200, grade school will cost $160, preschool is priced at $100, and toddler sizes will cost $85. We have a potential release date for the A Ma Maniére Air Jordan 4 While You Were Sleeping. Now, I say potential just due to the fact of A Ma Maniére needs to announce it. But this colorway is confirmed. This is the Fossil Stone pair, and the official colorway is Fossil Stone, Metallic Pewter, and Burgundy Crush. So as of now, this pair is set to debut on September 28th, and the retail price will be $250. Also, this is a women's release, but they will be available in extended women's sizing. So the size range should be a women's size 5, which is a men's size 3.5. And it'll go up to a women's size 16.5, which is a men's size 15. So the last pair to go over in this video is the Air Jordan 5 Archeo Brown. Now, I got some weird news for you. It's not looking good on this release. one of two things could happen. One, it's very possible they could get delayed, or two, it could get scrapped. I haven't confirmed it just yet. I was able to see the shoes, so the mock-up shown is accurate. But sadly, we haven't seen a first look, nor have we received an update on them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask around, I'm going to see what's going on, and then I'll update you guys in the following news video. But for now, they are expected to debut on September 28th, and the retail price will be $200. And that's going to do it for this video. Like always, greatly appreciate you guys for watching. If you have a second and haven't done so already, also appreciate a thumbs up, and if you're new here, subscribe by hitting the button below. One more thing, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I drop a new video. Now, as far as releases go, again, it's very possible that some of these could get pushed either forward or back, or new shoes get added in. So what I'm going to do is update you in following news videos. As well, you can check out sneakerfiles.com where I'll be updating it there. Now, as far as releases, I plan on going after in September. Well, for Nike, it's going to be the Air Foamposite 1 Royal. Those are nice. I really like them a lot. The Nike Dunk High Wu-Tang, that's just a classic shoe. It's an iconic shoe as well. Maybe the Colorado Away Air DT Max 96. I also want the Verdi Nike SB Dunk Low Visti and the Pata Nike Air Max 1. Now, will I get all these? I highly doubt it. But from Jordan Brand, what I do like is the Air Jordan 1 High OG Midnight Navy, as well as the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Mocha. Both of those are very clean. The A Ma Maniére Air Jordan 4 While You Were Sleeping, it's nice, but if I don't hit for retail, I'll be okay with it. Now, let me know down in the comment section below what you plan on buying in September. As well, if you have any questions, make sure to leave that down below. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to sneakerfiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.